Yo, what's up, guys? I just came back from work and a dinner. So here I am. It's Sunday, and I got some good news. This week was great. I've hit all my goals this week that I needed to. I went to the gym. What was it? 4 days? 4 day? No, 3 days. And then I think I did something on Friday, right? I went to all three of my classes. I studied for my test. I did good on my test. And I made my 5-year plan and my budget plan. So, wrong thing. So, we got two windows here. Two important things. First things first, I'm going to go into my 5-year plan and explain what this is. So, my 5-year plan is a plan to set myself up for financial success within 5 years. So basically, a list of long-term goals complete by January 1st, 2026. So before I'm 26, I want all this done. I turned 26 on February 25th, 26. So yeah. So what I did here was there's basically three paths. The first path is school. If I start school next semester and I fail, because I don't want to read this whole thing, so I'm just going to go over it quick. But if I go to school and I don't do well, right? If I go to school and don't do well, then after the first semester, I'm just calling it off because there's no point in doing something that I would suck at, right? So, bam, if I don't go to school, I just stop going to school. And then if I don't do that, then I will be going to coding boot camp or a trade and then finding a well-paying job. And then I save 60% of my income until I move out of my mom's house and 40% after. And then I just continually invest until I can retire probably at like 35 or whatever, right? It's not going to be fun, but that's a good route to go. And I feel like I can make it fun if I just do it right. And these are like my short-term plans, right? So this is where I want to be within 2 years. So in 2 years, I want to see myself going to a 4-year school. And if I can't do that, then I want to see myself through trade school and into a 40-hour week, 40,000 plus job, $40,000 a year plus. Long term, if I complete my degree, everything goes well, I'd want either a degree in economics or finances or a degree in a science where I would, have fun going through the sciences. I love science. That'd be awesome for me. Whether that happens or not is to be seen. But because I don't know what science I would like to do, but I do know I'm already interested in economics and finance, and it's very fun. So that'd be the no school route, is work a full-time job and trade and make whatever makes me the most money, move out when I'm 25. And the failure to complete all these goals will result in me joining the military. So it's just a failure plan. If I suck so bad that I have to join the military, then so be it. I doubt this will happen. It's a very good reason this will not happen. And then after that, I have my side goals. So I have a 1-2. I was checking if I was recording because I've been going off. So my side goals are to complete by the age of 22. I want to have a car. I want to make sure I stay in good physical shape. I want to have $1,500 in emergency funds, and I want to have $2,000 invested. All these are very realistic goals, things that should be done. I want a car before I start the next semester, but because of my budget and how it's looking, it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. Maybe it will be if I work a lot during the summer, but I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure I will get it halfway through the semester, my first semester of college, because I will be taking out loans to pay that off. Let's go to the budget plan. So I have 8 paydays until July 1st from March 18th, and I'm starting my budget plan March 18th. The average paycheck I get is $350. So $2,800 is an estimate of how much I will make. It's probably going to be actually pretty true to this amount. If anything, it would be more by like 200 or less by 200. So I need $450 to finish off paying my school bills. So just 2 more payments of that I need to make. Each payment is $225. I'm pretty much set to make that. 250 is going to go to transportations. It's probably going to be less than this, honestly, but I never know when I'm going to need to Uber, and this is a pretty like soft amount that I probably will need to make. And I need $300 to pay the second payment of the Airbnb in LA. So that's going to be $1,000 of this 2,800, and then I also need $1,200 in my bank account when I'm in LA. That's just a preferential number. I'm pretty sure I could have $800 to with like 1,200, and that's fine. But I want to set myself up for the most success, and whatever I don't spend in LA is going to a car. So of this $2,800, 2,200 is going to be part of my expenses. So that's money that I cannot spend on anything else. And that leaves me with $600 of disposable income. I'm going to spend $200 of that on food regardless of what I do. It's just going to happen. At least $200. I probably spend like, what we saw before, I spent like $40 to $60 on food in a pay period, which is super bad. So I need to lower that, but that's my goal for that. And then I had $400 remaining. I want to have $200 in savings. Also, on top of that, I want to invest $100 of that just to get better at it and just keep my money making more money. And I want to spend $100 of that on luxury stuff, so that's just clothes and video games. I already know I'm spending money on video games, like I'm buying Granblue. So, but I'm gonna keep very close track on this spend on this and $100 in luxury stuff and $200 on food. So with my whiteboard, actually, I got rid of all the boxes in the corner of my room over there, and I just put the whiteboard there. So I'm gonna fix up this whiteboard, and I'm gonna track my food cost and my luxury cost directly on here, as well as my weekly stuff. So every time I make a purchase, I'm writing it down on the board and making sure that when I'm over it, I know I'm over it and I can't spend any more on it. So this is the split of the paycheck. Because my college payments are a little off, it's like weird, but 125 of that is going to be going to expenses. 150, I should read this in order. What am I doing? $25 in my savings account. $150 in LA savings. So each paycheck, $175 is automatically going into my savings account, and I cannot touch that money at any cost, unless emergency or whatever. $12.50 is gonna go into investing. So it's probably like every 2 paychecks, I'll be buying like a stock or whatever. $125 into expenses, so that's college and Ubers. It's not going to be that much because it's like I have to pay $200 and $220 on the 18th of this month, and then $220 on the 21st of next month. So after that, then the expenses are going to get a lot less. But that's still like $200 each. So that's like 2 paychecks worth of expenses. And then $25 for food per paycheck. And I think that's really fair. Like, that's like 4 meals if I do it right. And then $12.50 per fun. I think what I'm going to do for this is I'm just going to also punish myself. I'm going to have $100. Like, I'm going to write $100 on the board here. And then we'll subtract every time I make a purchase off it until I get to $0 and I can't spend any more money on fun. But yeah, that's my budget. It's my 5-year plan. Got everything good. The next phase of this, now that I've gotten both of these things sorted out, is now making a 3-month plan, or not a 3-month plan, a monthly plan. What I want to do is I'm going to make a paycheck plan. So kind of track my weeks through pay periods, right? So I'm going to be tracking my finances through pay periods and my studies through pay periods and also my gym stuff. So everything is just going to be on a 2-week or weekly basis. I think gym has to be on a weekly basis, and so does school. And so does meditation. I'm going to keep doing that. Meditation is very important to me. It's actually really helpful, so I want to make sure I'm doing that. But I think I got everything done. I just need to visualize it on this blank whiteboard right now, and I'll be doing that later this week, and then I might post a picture to my private Twitter or whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday or whenever I feel like posting a video again, which is next Sunday probably.